What's up guys? In today's video I'm going to teach you how to load the RSI indicator in Python. So it is very simple, but the thing that you need to have is a data frame with this column. For example, the close column, like if you want to calculate that with the high column or the low column, whatever, you need a data frame with that column. So once you have a data frame with that column, the thing that you need to do is to install the technical analysis library. But before all this, let me explain you that you have two ways of doing this, of loading this closed column. You can use the file that I have here, the toCandle that I created, and if you go to my repository, TradingBot, then you go here to TA, toCandle, and this is the file. So if you want to change anything or whatever, you can change it. The thing of this file is that given some data, it will create you these columns like the time, the open, the high, etc. The bad thing is that it is based on MetaTrader backtesting data. So for example, what I mean is that here you come here to symbols, to ticks, you decide here the market in which you are going to take that data. You ask for the data, you export the data, and you will create a .csv with all those ticks. So my program, what it does is that takes those values and creates all those columns. Well, it creates that data frame that you saw before. So once you have a data frame with that column, not the closed column, the column that you want to use to load the RSI value, what you need to do is to install the TA library, the technical analysis library. So you put this in the command line. So for example, we put here cmd and then pip install TA. And yeah, here I already have this installed, so whatever. But you will have that installed. And what you need to do now is to import the RSI indicator. For that, as you see here, you put from TA momentum, this is the module, and here you have the indicator. So what this does is that, for example, it creates an object that contains all the information related to the RSI indicator. So for example, this is wrong, let me do this. Here you have some arguments as you are seeing now, but the meaning of those arguments is very simple. So first, you have the data which you are going to use to compute those values. And here you have the argument, the parameter that you want to put into that RSI. So for example, usually it's 14. And yeah, if you don't put anything, like if you remove this argument, it doesn't matter. It will automatically put 14. And this is just to put values in the, like if you want your data frame to be entirely with values, you put this, and your data frame will not have empty values. So once you do this, what you have to do now is to compute the indicator, the line. For that, you take this object with all the information and you call the RSI method. So once you call this, what you will have is a data frame with the data that you want to use. So for example, here what we are doing is that we are showing just detail of the data frame, and here we are plotting the data frame. So what we can do now is that we can compare this graph with the one we have here, and I think that this will go until, so for example, we have this. So yeah, more or less, the data frame stops here because this is all the data that we put it, like all this, we loaded all this, more or less. So that's everything for this video. This is quite short because it is very simple to use this library. As you can see, you just need to have the closed column, and then what you need to use is the library, and here you just use this, you put the argument that you want, then you call this method, and that's it. You have a data frame with all that data. So if you like this video, give it a like, share, subscribe, and see you in the next one.
Ay.